Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm excited to have you here today. I have tried to make videos and I've had trouble getting them to upload. So I'm going to try it again, got some new equipment, chip and stuff. But anyway, hubby went out and dug dandelions throughout that were coming up in the garden. And that is not something that you want to throw away. Now he did this yesterday, so the tops are wilted. Normally you can use the tops and the flowers, but I have a lot of it already dried. So I want the root. I don't have a lot of root. So we're just going to break this root off of here if I can. It's kind of hard. And we're going to put the roots, there we go. Put the roots in a bowl. He sprayed them off outside. That's always helpful. Man, when you have dandelions in your yard, I don't spray because this is God's medicine. Dandelion root, you can use the root, you can use the leaves, and you can use the flowers. But we're going to use the roots today, but the roots are the most potent. And we're going to dehydrate these and use them in tea. It's a great immune booster tea. Dandelions are awesome for your immune system. It's funny because I always think, you know, we go around sickly and God keeps popping up medicine in the yard, and we keep, not me, but many, keep spraying it and getting rid of it. So, yeah, we don't want to do that. This is awesome medicine, and we are going to take these in, and we're going to wash them off in the sink, and I'm going to chop them. Oh, look at that guy. It's big and nice. We're going to chop them up and dehydrate them. But I'm going to soak them in the sink for a little bit first. So, take you in there with me. We've almost got them all. See, that didn't take very long. Took him longer to dig them up, probably. But it's great medicine. So, alright, we have a bowl of dandelion root. This is gold medicine. Alright, we're going to take it in and wash it. Alright guys, we're in the kitchen. I have washed these, and I've already been working on them, but I washed them 3-4 times, sprayed them off, because a lot of dirt can get down in these, and you know, they've got so many little roots, tap roots sticking out, that you just don't want to have dirt in your tea. So, I use a vegetable peeler on some of them, kind of depending on how big they are, and if they've got a lot of bumps and stuff that dirt can hide in. Kind of look like a bunch of squid tentacles, actually. See these? These now I'm not peeling because they're little and they're light. I'm going to bring you over here so you can kind of look better at my cutting board. Alright, here's the little ones. You can kind of see they're light in color and they're clean, and I just kind of rubbed over them with my fingers under the water, and that cleaned them up good enough. And I'm just going to do a little chop because these are going to be tea. I'm going to dehydrate them for tea. So I want them to be pretty small. So I'm chopping these up. And these are the tap roots that come off, so they didn't really need peeled. You know, like last year I did some and the roots just washed up pure white, and so I didn't do any peeling at all. It just kind of depends on how they come out. And then these, here's my dehydrator tray, and we're going to add these to it. And you can see these are bigger, lighter colors are the ones that I peeled because the skin is just so white. Now we'll put these on here. And I'll show you one of the big ones that I peel here. I saved a good one for you. Okay. Now we've got this big guy right here. So I'm just going to take off the little tap roots coming out the sides. Those really aren't big enough to do anything with. And then we're going to use our vegetable peeler and just lightly peel it. Like I said, you don't have to get all the skin off of it because there's nutrition in that too. I just don't want anything that's going to retain any of the soil and dirt in it because I don't want dirty tea. So you really feel like you're dealing with squid legs or something here. And if you see a spot where like a critter's eating into it, be sure and take that off. Clear all that back. And then I'm going to, this end that's really grimy, I'm going to cut that off. And then I will just cut these small. And then sometimes I'll do a second chop on them if they're too big. Add them to our tray. Now, we're going to put these in the dehydrator and let them dehydrate. And I'm just going to kind of keep checking them to know when they're done. They should be totally dry, so we don't want any mildew or mold coming in them. So we're going to let them get totally dry. Into the dehydrator we go. All right, so here we are the next day, and we have our dandelion root. It's been going overnight, which is about perfect. I'm going to turn this off so you can hear me better. I'll turn it back on later because I also have something else in here which I'll show you. These are really dry, crunchy. You don't want any moisture left in it because we don't want any mold or anything like that to happen. So, but these are very dry. I'm going to sit them out and let them cool, and then I'm going to put them in a jar with an airtight lid, and those will save, and then I can mix them in my other herbs, or I can just use them like this. Or I can dry dandelion greens, which I actually have a mixture of those, but with other things, other herbs out of my garden for tea, and I can mix it in that. But these are very, very potent medicinal herb, just dandelion roots. Just be sure if you're harvesting your roots or your dandelion tops or any of it, that you're not doing it from an area that is sprayed. You don't want any spray on them. We want these to be organic and just out there growing on their own. So anyway, this is great medicine. Don't let those get away. Don't just throw them away if you have dandelions in your yard. Now, just because you're here in my kitchen this morning, I want to show you what else I did. I've shown you several times my calamondrin or my miniature orange tree that I've had for so many years. I'm going to make some marmalade out of those. My husband peeled them last night, and we put these little peels, which are very thin on calamondrins. I put them in to dehydrate them, and then I will rough chop those and add those to my tea as well. And those are heavenly. They smell good and they taste good. Add vitamin C. But these are very, very fragrant, and they you really make your tea taste good. So anyway, if you have any kind of organic orange peel, you can always dehydrate them, add them to your teas, or you can powder it and make an orange powder for flavoring other things, cake icings, whatever you want to do. So anyway, I hope you like this. I hope it was helpful to you. I hope you will grab some dandelion root out of your yard and get it dehydrating so you can have some.
Your recording has reached the maximum length. To replay your message, press 1. To delete and re-record your message,
Well, there you go. So
I
I called and left my phone on, so anyway, it's been one of those days.
Press star. To send this message now, press pound or hang up.
Please like, subscribe, and share if you like my video. Thank you so much, and
Press 1.
I'll see y'all later. Bye.